What is up, guys? It's Jam aka Kaijus here. Today we've got another YGOPro video review, and this is a unique deck. It's sort of a weird deck. It's called a GENEX KAIJU deck. Kaiju is a very weird archetype. It just works with a lot of decks, and one of the ones I've seen is a GENEX KAIJU combination, which revolves around the strategy of making Locomotion R-Genex. Come on, baby, do Locomotion. Oh crap, aka the guy who steals your bay. When this card is synchro summon, take control of a face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest level. Basically, the idea is to summon a kaiju on their side. The best one at that moment, so most of the time it's Yugioh, because this card doesn't target, so even if you can negate you can't target. With the anti-targeting effect, the Locomotion R-Genex can still take the monster. To make it, you need a GENEX tuner and a non-tuner dark monster, and of course Radiant is your main target. And he's also got a good effect, which is spec a token, removing 2 kaiju tokens. That's if you have the field spell, and that's the main part of the OTK. Is you'll have a 2/5 beat stick, and a 3/3 beat stick, and a 2/8 beat stick. That's way more than 8k. So that's the main combo of the deck. Now let's get started into the ratios while we play them. We play the Brilliant Fusion engine, as you need the second normal summon sometimes to get your GENEX Neutron plays. This guy doesn't work if you spec it, so it doesn't work with Resonator. But GENEX Neutron can search the GENEX Ally Chemistra, a level 2 tuner. See there, they're the only two level 2 GENEX tuners in the whole game. We play triple of that. Maximum ratios for all of these is this one can pitch it to declare them one attribute, change the GENEX monster's attribute by that attribute. So it's kind of useless, but it's a level 2 machine tuner, searchable by GENEX Neutron. Additionally, you can search a GENEX Ally Birdman. That's a limited card. Play one of that. It's very useful because you can bounce the Radiant back and do the combo once again with the summon the tokens. So that comes in handy sometimes. Play triple GENEX Overseer. It's not a machine, so not as easy to search, but when you normal or spec it, you can specimen a level 3 or lower GENEX monster from your hand, so that's very handy. So if you have this guy and a Radiant on your opponent's side of the field, you can make 2 trains. Locomotion R-Genex. It's not a train monster, it's a level 9 R-Genex. It's got a train related name, and have even more damage on board. So play 3 of those. And as we play 2 red resonators, because if you normal summon it, you can spec a GENEX from your hand, and you can also rank 2 into Sky Cavalry. And of course, if you Sky Cavalry attack into a kaiju, you bounce it back to the hand, and you can also synchro it into other stuff like a Gigantic Castle. So that's the little guys that we play. Oh, we play 1 little Magma Dragon as well. You can change this to whatever you want. You can change it to Yugioh 2, or Yugioh 2 is a level 2, of course. Yugioh 2. You can play Yugioh 2. But I'm trying to keep this as strict, no Yangzing in the main deck build, but I think Yugioh 2 is the best the best card to use instead of the Magma Dragon. Main reason why we play the Worm guy is because we play Yazi. You make it frequently turn 1 because you can Brilliant Fusion into Seraphonite and synchro with it into the Yazi, which is good. Making turn 1 as you can pop the back row against your opponent, and if it does get destroyed, you summon a worm from your deck, so that works just like that. And as we play 1 of that, and of course play triple Radiant, main part of the combo, 2 Gamesho, 2 Doggerun, and 2 Jizukuru. Doggerun can be handy sometimes to summon on your opponent's side, because you can synchro with the Doggerun and make a Leo with your level 2 tuners, so it just works. So we also play 2 the Garnets for the Brilliant Fusions, and that's it. For the other monsters we play on the spell side of the deck is play 1 Upstart to do the combo as quickly as possible. 2 Terraformings, you can play 3 if you want. Triple Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. You really need this card at 3, is very good. It nukes the field and then gets you set up instantly. So sometimes you want to summon a Radiant on your opponent's side as well, and that works. And it can let you build up the counters on the field spell, which is quite handy. Triple Twin Twisters. Triple Brilliant Fusion, and I just like this card. Starlight Road. You can play Trap Tricks, the Trap Tricks, Trap Hall, or whatever it's called. Since there's no traps in this deck, this is a pure OTK deck that can just steal games out of nowhere. Let's go to the extra deck then. We play 1 Seraphonite, 1 Leo, 1 Gigantic Castle. Leo is good because level 10. Gigantic Castle is good because it's a level 9 that you can make with the red resonator as your tuner. If you don't have these guys as a tuner, you can make a 3k a 3-1 beat stick using a Radiant along with your token. Chow Feng, because if it dies you search a tuner from your deck, and of course 2 Locomotion R-Genex. You can play 3 if you want, but rarely go to a second one, a third one I mean. So, but if you need it, you can probably drop a Stardust Dragon, but Stardust Dragon is good as well. Of course, because we play Starlight Road, first of all, and second of all, we can synchro with the GENEX Allied Birdman and the Seraphonite to make Stardust. 1 Yazi. You can also play GENEX Allied Triforce, so you can just need the generic GENEX tuner for it. So if you synchro that with Seraphonite, you can make it. But I don't really like wasting the GENEX tuner, but the Earth effect of it, the effect of it if you used a non-tuner Earth monster is that if it attacks, it's similar to Armades, but opponent can't activate spells to trap cards. So this is anti-mirror force, that card. It's not that bad, but it's also a GENEX Dark level 7 monster. That's the main reason why we play this guy. So if you don't have a Radiant and only one Kaiju like a Yugioh, you can sack off our opponent's monster, Brilliant Fusion into Seraphonite, normal summon this, special summon this, or another one of its Scarlet copy, and then synchro this into this guy, and then synchro the second one into the Locomotion R-Genex. Take your opponent's monster, and then that's not a bad combo, you know. And of course, play 1 Moonlight Rose Dragon is very good in against Kaijus. Of course, you summon this one, and then you spec a Kaiju on your opponent's side, and then effect of this, bounce it back again, and spec it again. So it just works. So Moonlight Rose Dragon, go your Guardian, and Red Eyes Wyvern. Red Eyes Wyvern is good as well because you can just take destroy the Kaiju that you summon, or go your Guardian. You can just take the Kaiju that you summon. It's probably going to be this guy because he's weaker. But that's if you don't have a Kaiju on your side. It just works. It's XCs, don't play that many. Play Mirage Fortress, Enter Prisoner, Enter Blafney I mean. And what this card does is if you can rank 9 into it, you need 2 level 9s. Of course you can rank 9 these guys. So it's similar to Trish, but you can only use it once per turn by attaching 1 XC's material. Gigant X, because we play triple GENEX Neutron, that's the machine level 4. You very rarely go into it, but it might be handy, so you can search your GENEX Allied Chemistra or your Birdman and stuff. And of course Sky Cavalry as explained below. In old builds I was playing this big level 8 Rare monster, and I was also running a rank 8 like a Failground I believe, but I've stopped using that combo. So this is the other stuff I've been trying out. You can play Armageddon Knight and Shadow Dragon and blah blah blah, but to make a bit more of a rank 4 centric build. But I found this build to be the most consistent one. Anyway, let's go and start the replays. Just so you know what I'm talking about, it's a very weird deck, but it just works. Let's go and start this. Once again, a game against Cosmo. For some reason they have a Sir in hand. Very confusing, but they do go into dogfights a turn and are standby phase, so they have the token. We're going to slumber that out of the way. And the dogfighter is going to summon a witch, and this guy is going to take the Yugioh, and then we're going to sack off the witch for a Doggerun. See that? That's the simple version of the combo. We did the Bird of Paradise loss, which is pretty bad. They top deck a reasoning here, and they summon a Slip Rider. Surprisingly, they didn't make a Cyber Dragon Infinity here. That's probably because we are playing Kaijus, and Infinity is pretty shit against Kaijus. So what they're doing here is just swarming the field as much as possible with their dudes. Anyway, we're going to summon this one and do the combo again using Slumber, and then we're going to go into Gigantic Castle this time. Kill all the Cosmos because we don't really care about the Gameshow. It's very weak at 2-2, and they have set their Cosmoja here. Just took the game away here using that combo. Let's get rid of the Cosmoja, and GENEX Neutron here is going to come in. Gigantic Castle is very handy because if you have given your opponent a Gameshow, you can just be over it. And there's the Enter Blafney coming in. We just search a Birdman anyway, so nice game. We just banish the card in the hand using Enter Blafney, and then we just attack for game using a Birdman that we search for GENEX Neutron. So that's one of the simple ways of explaining how this works. It's very strange. Anyway, we start against Fluffles. They didn't seem to have a good combo with the toy vendors, so we just set cards. We're going to build up our tokens on the field spell. I don't know why they twin twisted this one because it doesn't get destroyed. I'm guessing it's just want to pitch the sabers. That makes sense, I guess, because that means that they can use the Fire Fusion, which they do this turn to banish the 2 to make a Tiger to pop our Garnet. However, they can't really pop the field spell because it's got 4 counters in it. Now we've got the combo once again. We're going to search the Radiant. We're going to spec a Doggerun on this side, and Radiant will summon the token of a copy of himself, bounce it using Birdman, and do it again. So this is the second time we do it. We just summon the tuner, and then we can make a Locomotion R-Genex. Come on, maybe the Locomotion, and that is a ridiculous lot of damage there. If you see, the damage is pretty big. Unfortunately, you can't synchro with the tokens because Radiance restriction says you can't synchro with it, but it's still very good with Birdman because you can just bounce the Radiant and then keep on doing the effect if you got a lot of tokens on the field spell. It's just OTK. Let's go to the next game. We are playing against Klees. They seem to be playing like a turbo version with Magic Jammer and such, because when they use Into the Void. Very weird. We're going to Brilliant Fusion here, but they flip the Vanities, although we do have a Twin Twister to pitch to destroy their back row. We are very fortunate here to destroy the lose one turn, or else we would have been screwed. But we do have 2 Twin Twisters that we open, so we're going to have the Yazi play here using the Seraphonite to reduce them to no cards. So they're just going to stuck with the 3/4 Helix, which I can beat over using the Yazi. Now they have a Clearfort Shell, which they normal summon, but they can't really do anything much with that. It's going to sap this off to target Jizukiro, and this card will summon a, there we go, so we swap to Magma Drago, because I'd rather have a 3/3 monster and another one from my deck. Not really sure why they surrendered here. They top deck Scout. I don't know why they surrendered there, because they can actually come back from this duel maybe, but they can come back from this duel. But that's one of the games against Klees. And this one game was against Magispector Magicians, I believe. They went on straight away, summoned the Unicorn. Unicorn's not too bad because you can Kaiju over it, so it's not the worst. But you don't gain the tokens from the Pendulum cards getting destroyed, which is a problem. So it's only 1 counter on this at the moment. 2. They're gonna Valor or Radiant, which kind of sucks. And the Unicorn's gonna bounce our Tuner down to the hand. So since we use Slumber this turn, we are forced to attack into their Doggoran. That was my Doggoran, but we can. I don't know why they spaced the field spell, because they can't destroy. I guess they would want to put it down to 1 counter. Once again, we got a search with the Slumber, and now this is Red Resonator summoning this guy, and then we just attack with loads of damage. It's not quite a game because we don't have the enough counters, so afterwards we're going to make a Leo to build up the counter to this, so we can search the Radiant for the turn after. I don't think they have the Odd Eyes, the correct Odd Eyes stuff to activate Odd Eyes Fusion. That's why they surrendered here. So that's one of the games against Magispector Magicians, and this is the last game. It is against Monarchs, and they opened double Twin Twisters, which is ridiculous. And then they also have Stormfall, so they're gonna do that and chain the Twin Twisters, so we don't. They do pop the field spell, and they're gonna make a Mega Fast Talos, which is gonna discard our interrupted Kaiju Slumber. They were screwed either way because we were gonna nuke the field anyway. And this is the combo once again. We got Radiant. Unfortunately, we don't have the field spell this time. We're just gonna take the game ratio and then attack them for a bit of damage. Now they're stuck with a Twin Twister. There's not really much point in using Return here, so. I mean, not Return, with no Brilliant Fusion, so we're just going to attack for game there. That's one of the. I should show you one more. I don't know what this one was against. This one was against Battery Man. You summon a Joke on it, but I don't know why they dropped Maxi here. They're probably thinking we're going to spec something, but we're not really. Like an Inherent Summon, maybe. So they kind of bricks here, I guess, with 2 short circuits, and we're going to nuke the field. Building up counters on this. So now Radiant can summon more tokens, and then we're going to summon 2 R-Genex Overseers, and Locomotion R-Genex is going to take the Jizukiro and let us attack for lethal damage in 1 turn. That's one of the more perfect OTKs that I pulled off, but of course we are playing against Battery Man that bricked, so it's not much of a good game. Anyway, that's one of the weird decks I've built. It's a GENEX KAIJU. Very strange. I just like the OTK of it. It's just a simple 2-3 card OTK, like mid game it can just randomly happen, especially if you have the field spell with like 3 counters. It just does it. It works like a charm. However, you do need to get rid of back row, so Twin Twisters is very good in this deck. What do you think? Of course, you can download the deck down in the description below and try it out. It's pretty decent. I'll put in the Yazi. That's not Yazi. Jiao 2. Put in the Jiao 2 for you guys to try out. I do think Jiao 2 is a bad card, but I'm not. In Scrub League, main reason is because in Scrub League, Yangzings are banned, so I can't really play that. So that's the substitute that we can put in. But for you guys, I'll put in a Jiao 2 so you can try it out. So you can also try out an Armageddon Knight build because you can dump the R-Genex obviously using that, and then you can instant fusion the Norden back into it. That's another way of doing it. So try that out. Hope you enjoy that. It's Jam, aka Kaijus here with GENEX KAIJUs. Woohoo! See you in a bit, guys. Bye bye. Take care.